Welcome to our channel, Liberating the African Child Through Skills Development. Let me first tell you what is this channel about. So, I started MTA Training Academy, which is currently accredited with a couple of CETAs and QCTO. And really the reason for starting this institution and for starting this channel is to start engaging and to share some of my insights around why am I starting a channel called Liberating the African Child Through Skills Development. So I come from Eastern Cape, from the rural areas. Like most of you, I had a dream. I wanted to be a doctor. So I studied in Eastern Cape, completed my matric, and that's when I realized how difficult life can be. So, growing up in Eastern Cape, I was doing very well at school. I passed my grades very well, and I was very hardworking. I was determined. I was really thinking that I have my life set out because I had the hunger for it, the dedication, the commitment, everything that you can say it is required to be successful. However, now the education system really failed me in the sense that from all my grades, from primary to high school, I am always that top student in my classes, or I'm in the top 3. However, now when it got to matric and I wrote matric and I got my results, I must say my world was literally shattered. I got very bad matric results. And then from there I got stuck and I thought, what now? What am I going to do? I'm also going to tell you a lot about mindset, because when I say liberating the African child through skills development, I want to share with you my story of how training, education, development helped me to liberate my life. And hopefully from my story, you can copy and paste. You can also maybe be motivated to say, I am not going to give up. I'm going to do something about this. Okay, so back to coming from rural of the Eastern Cape and failing matric or getting bad results in matric. I was rejected by most universities, and I luckily managed to be enrolled with the Institute of People Management. I didn't know about it, and I studied human resources management. And that was a 3-year diploma. I passed very well, which made me to question, why did I do so bad in my matric? It then made me to feel like, but it was not me that really did that bad. It was the education system that I was exposed to. It then led me to talk about how can I invest in skills development to ensure that as many youth as possible that come from the disadvantaged background will actually succeed in life. So fast forward, I passed a module called Training Management. It was my major with flying colors, and it really awakened something inside of me that I'm very passionate about training. Because when I reflect back from a very young age, like when I was 8, 9, 10, somewhere there, and playing Abo Mandwana, I was always the teacher. And I was always stressing the importance of you have to be commitment, you have to pass. I was a very well-disciplined teacher back then. And now passing this training module with flying colors awakened that in me to say, you know what? If as Tandile, I can invest in training and build training modules that can take an African child to the next level, that can awaken the dreams of an African child, I will probably make a difference in someone else's life. So I then started MTA Training Academy, which for me, I would say, when I completed my diploma, I realized that education can open doors that you cannot open if you do not have that education. For an example, after I completed my diploma, I got my first job. I was employed as a receptionist. And then when I managed to penetrate the labor market, which becomes a big challenge for many youth out there, I realized that I managed to penetrate the labor market because of the education and training that I got. So that was the birth of MTA Training Academy. Hence the theme, liberating the African child through skills development.